many times people have said, is the ozone depletion the cause of climate change? And so those two concepts get kind of confused, and it's not surprising because one doesn't always find the right kind of narratives to explain that. So climate change is a very different problem. It's changing the radiative balance, how sunlight and energy come and go from the Earth on a very large scale, and that sets our temperature. The ozone layer doesn't set the temperature of the Earth. It participates in that because what we're concerned about are greenhouse gases that everyone's heard about. Carbon dioxide is the principal greenhouse gas that we know comes from burning fossil fuels. Ozone is also a greenhouse gas. It's been there in the atmosphere from the beginning, and so it's a natural greenhouse gas. And so, but it doesn't have the control of the Earth's temperature the way carbon dioxide does.
Obviously, all nations don't get along. But when it comes to something that deals with a global issue, this is one case we've seen so many countries work together. And what really comes to mind, China and the United States, because we always hear once these two nations meet, they walk away and say, you know, but we do have areas where we agree and we want to build on this. The progress that we've made in dealing with the ozone layer, does that give you hope for the future that people can deal with climate change?
Absolutely. The Montreal Protocol is the most successful environmental treaty in history, and it offers a template of sorts for how you would deal with other environmental problems that have global scale. And climate is exactly that. It's a much larger problem than ozone, given the kind of solutions. And China's been a great partner, starting from the first days of the Montreal Protocol. It was very proactive in China itself about how they would manage their ozone depleting gases. And even now, China has gone on to help to work very cooperatively with other nations on the protection of climate by the Montreal Protocol, which wasn't where it started, but some of the chemicals that the Montreal Protocol was proposing to use turned out to be very potent climate gases. And so the Kigali Amendment in 2016 by the Montreal Protocol phased out these gases in anticipation that they would lead to unwelcome climate change. And China was a proactive member of those negotiations.